Boys and girls, your second grade teachers hope you find many places to read this summer, whether it's
with a friend,
with your pets,
or in the morning,
in a cozy chair,
with your stuffed animals,
or in the garden,
at the park,
in your bed.
or after working out. No matter where it is, we hope you read, read, read.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Miss Dimmick and Mr. Betty here with some tips for the summer on how to be culturally aware. So when you think of what you're going to do over the summer with your time, why don't you consider putting down your video games and traveling around the globe without ever needing a suitcase. Your imagination is all you need to learn about new cultures. There are some great activities on the internet, such as this one, which is called Making a Passport. And for this activity, you would make a passport, which is a small book that people use when they want to travel outside of the United States. And how you would do this activity is you would print out a map of the world, and then you would use push pins or tacks to show where the country is that's located as you study each country outside of the United States. Researching other countries can be lots of fun, and every time you learn about a new country, you'd identify it on the map with a push pin, and then identify it with a stamp or a drawing of a stamp inside your passport.
What I also like to do is watch TV in other languages and try to figure out what they're talking about or catch a few words. For example, everyone here is learning Spanish, so why not look at the Spanish channel for a while, try to catch some new words. If you're out and about in town and you hear a family speaking another language, try to listen for a while and see what they're talking about. One more thing you can do before we finish today is take a look at a world map and play a game with a friend or someone in your family and call out a country and see if they can identify it on the world map. This will help you be more culturally aware. Have a good summer.
Adios!
What do you do in the summer that's fun?
I like to read books in the bright, warm sun.
It could be a graphic novel, fiction, or mystery.
You can find them all in the library.
Have you read the Lightning Thief book?
Not yet, but I can't wait to take a look. Have you read Cinderella the Fairy Tale?
Yes, it's one of my favorites. I rated a 10 on the enjoyment scale. So, will you read in the summer every day?
We hope so, but don't let the summer slip away. We are going to read! Whether you're hanging around, monkeying around,
Or laying around?
Or at the beach.
Make sure you read this summer!
Give me an R. R. Give me an E. E. Give me an A. A. Give me a D. D. What are we going to do this summer? Read. What are we going to do this summer? Read. Mrs. Cabell, what are you going to read this summer?
I'm going to read The Trumpet of the Swans by E.B. White.
Mrs. Sweetover, what are you going to read this summer?
I'm going to read Gooseberry Park, A Wonderful Story of Friendship by Cynthia Ryland.
Mrs. Stolstrom, what are you going to read this summer?
I'm going to read Ragweed by Avi.
I'm going to read an Avi book too, Mrs. Stolstrom. Poppy and a Wreath. What are we going to do this summer? Read!
Okay, so this summer, here's my plan on staying active. I'm going to learn flint knapping, how to make arrowheads from stone. I'm also going to work in my tomato garden and work on my list of books, which I compiled last week. I can't wait. It ought to be a lot of fun.
Alright, so you're looking for a great summer activity. Well, that's a great question. Something to do over the summer. Well, I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind. Well, you could, no. Well, no, that's not a good idea. I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind. I can't think of anything.
My favorite ways to stay active over the summer are hiking and biking. I'm lucky enough to take a trip this summer to Yosemite and do some beautiful hiking in those mountains. And I hope that you will spend a lot of time outside during the summer. Anything that you have fun doing, throwing a ball or playing tag or soccer, anything on those beautiful summer days to keep your body moving. And I challenge you to stay away from the sofa this summer. Even if you're enjoying a movie with your family, sit on the floor. You can do some great stretching and maybe some push-ups or sit-ups too. Have a wonderful, healthy, active summer.
What I like to do over the summer is get the band together and rock out. Check this!
Hola amigos, I just wanted to let you know some ways that I stay fit and active over the summer. As you know, now I have 2 little babies, well, a 2-year-old and a 2-month-old, and I like to take them jogging in their stroller, so that keeps me active. And then I just like to make sure that they go out to the park and get a lot of exercise and they play on the playscape. Those are some fun things. And also, going swimming, going to the pool. We go to the public pool and it's a great way to stay fit and active. Adios!
Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Bohm with some ideas of how to stay creative this summer. You can take art classes somewhere. You could go to the library, pick out a book that shows you how to make crafts in a new way. You can build a sand castle or draw in the sand. You could draw a picture for a soldier and send it to them. They would love that. Or a picture for somebody in the hospital. There are all sorts of ways to bring creativity into your life. Have a creative summer. Bye.
Where can you find music this summer? Everywhere.
Yeah.